All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the giveaway show. I'm Carl's Collects Comics, and I'm excited that you're here to hang out with us. This is one of my highlights of the week, and I'm so excited to be here hanging out with you tonight. We got a packed slate with a lot of stuff to talk about, including the biggest news in comic books to hit this week. That's right, we have our new Superman and Lois Lane. Plus, we've got casting news on the front runners for Lex Luthor, plus a few speculative picks for other cast members to be announced, other characters that may appear in Superman Legacy coming in 2025. Plus, we're going to be talking about Survey Says, as well as announcing the final winner once and for all for the $25 challenge. And we're going to go over that for you. All that starting in just a few seconds, so stay tuned. All right. Hey, listen, I'm excited because tonight, in addition to all the stuff I just mentioned, we also got some really cool giveaways. We're going to do two. As we started doing, we got an early bird giveaway for all those people who are waiting here at 10 p.m. Central when we are supposed to start. So the early bird giveaway for tonight, to kind of celebrate the new Flash movie that came out and didn't do quite so well. It's not done well at all. We're going to be giving away 2 Flash comics. These are Flash number 750. You're going to get a twofer on this one. This is going to be the first giveaway of the night. Flash number 750. This is the 1990s variant cover by Francisco Mattina. And then we're also going to be giving away this, which is the 1980s variant cover by Gabriel Del Otto. So these 2 books are going to the first winner of the night that we're going to be giving away in just a few minutes, again at 10 minutes past the hour. Plus, that's not all. Big giveaway of the night to go with our theme of Superman. This is actually Supergirl, who was the high point of the Flash movie. Action Comics number 1046, with a variant cover by Stanley Artgerm Lau, signed by Artgerm. That's right, Artgerm himself signed this book at Fan Expo Dallas this year, just a few weeks ago. Fresh to you, near mint condition. This goes to the second giveaway winner of the night. We'll be doing that at about 55 minutes past the hour. So hey, stay tuned to the giveaway show. Let's go and bring out the rest of the panel for tonight, and then we're going to jump into the chat, say hello to everybody, and get started with the show. So I see Paul still doesn't have his camera on. He's probably getting his makeup on. So let's jump in here to the let's jump into the chat and see. I hear him, but I don't see him. All right, let's bring him live. All right, here we go. What's up, Mr. Collector?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Glad to be here. Yeah, Paul's working on getting the whole makeup done. They're trying to get like that Joker look on him like last week. So it's going to be a good show. So I'm excited to see who wins the $25 challenge.
What did y'all do last week? All right, here he is.
You have to rewatch it. But
Yo,
All right.
me, I don't know what Collector's talking about, but I am here. Me and Billy, me and him liked the Flash movie. We gave it a 9 out of 10.
Oh,
And
God.
I think it was way better than Across the Spider-Verse. There's a few things that they could have worked on, but Supergirl was really good. I didn't like the younger Barry Allen, but I mean, all in all, I liked the whole movie. Michael Keaton still got it, buddy. 1989, you ain't changed. Just grab the suit. It was like he was like he was riding a bike. Man,
Well, what did you think of this computer-generated effects?
Computer-generated effects. Oh, you talking about the Michael? All that was really Michael Keaton fighting with all the gadgets and all that. That was really him. That was no computer-generated stuff.
Paul, one word, babies.
Hey, man, all I gotta say, better than Across the Spider-Verse. Gave it a 9.
Yeah.
They should have had the Flash TV show guy in there.
Oh
Grant
my gosh.
should have been in there. I don't know why they had the other guy in there. I have
See,
no idea.
my favorite part of
And,
the whole movie is when it ended. Now I stand up and clap when it was over.
Green Machine, how much is Collector paying you to say that, Green Machine?
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought I gave it a solid maybe 7.5 to 8.0.
So when I went to the world premiere, I was sitting next to Ezra, and I was just like,
yeah. Did you tell him your grade on the movie? You probably didn't even leave alive on.
The what? He was too busy kidnapping people, so talk to me. He took.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Okay, all right. So you see how it goes.
So wait a minute, you gave it an 8. Why did you give it an?
Who gave it an 8?
He said he gave it a 7.5.
I gave it a 7.5 to 8, but I think purely on the strength of Michael Keaton and Sasha Calle, and Ezra Miller was not bad, but there was just a lot of things wrong with that movie, and the biggest problem is it felt like a retread. And I shared this on Monday night on the giveaway show. I mean, not the giveaway show, on Monday Halls Live. I shared, me and JT talked about it, but I'll just say real quick, I think the biggest problem with that movie is it took so long for it to come out. Because the multiverse had already been done by Marvel, it had already been done by the television DC projects. It was kind of a hard sell. So anyway, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. We don't have
Michael
to
Keaton, man. Michael Keaton, yeah, buddy.
All right,
Michael Keaton even those moves in the original.
I'm gonna have Paul do shout outs to people as I flash them up on the screen.
What? Oh, okay. We got Brooklyn Born. Brooklyn Born's agreeing with me. Thank you, buddy. Steven Spock said, "Did I win?"
Flashing Andrew the peace sign.
Hello. He says hello. El Green Machine, howdy. Yeah, I know. What's his name? Pagey. Darth Lucian here. It's showtime. There you go. Darth Lucian, I've been waiting all night. He's waiting for the great show, the giveaway show. Hi, all. Dotson's in here. Castro's in here. He says, he's going. Damn. Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Okay. Spider-Man Dotson says hello, everyone. Callie is in here. He says hello. I don't know what he calls spare parts.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
All right, they're talking about the giveaway book.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's good, brothers and sisters? Brother John Comics. There you go.
Here we go.
My opinion flash wasn't. Yeah, I know that, Green. I know Collector paid you. I understand. I know. When I say it was okay, me. Damn. Could have went straight to TV. Golly. Quicksilver in the X-Men movies. Better speedster. Wow. I mean, I agree with that. When the way he was running, and I don't know, I think they could have done way better. Was it? So Mr. Collector says 4. What? Spider-Verse 100 out of 50.
That's not even on the scale.
That's not even a scale.
I'm just telling you what the critics are saying, but that's just.
All right, clones. What? Stormtroopers? Okay. Yeah, all in all, like I said, I like the fight scenes with Michael Keaton. Great. He looked like he was just there, and the way he explained the multiverse with the spaghetti. Michael Keaton, man. Supergirl, I don't know, that she was kind of. I think she was in too much rage. I don't know why she was in too much rage. Superman is not like that. But, I mean, they could work on that. And then Flash, I didn't like the younger Flash at all. I was like...
Here you go. There's one more.
Was it? Oh, hi, everybody in the comic communities. Serge Anderson, what's up, bud?
All right. So, hey, thanks to everybody who's tuning in tonight. Serge, Brooklyn Born, Mr. Jonathan Dotson, Couching and Slouching with C. Bizzle, El Green, everybody else is watching tonight. Thanks so much for being here. Make sure and smash that like button. It helps get the word out. But thank you to the dozen or so that are here. Serge, if you got to talk to me about anything, make sure and message me on Instagram, and we'll talk about it. So for the dozen or so that are here hanging out with us, we're going to start doing an early bird giveaway to make sure and give it to those who are here, reward you if you're here hanging out at the very beginning of the show. So within the first 10 minutes, which is about where we're at, we're going to do the first giveaway tonight. Again, this is the giveaway that we're doing right now. We will have a second bigger giveaway. This is the Flash number 750. This is a twofer. You're getting 2 perfect bound, extra thick sized variant covers, the 90s variant cover and the 80s variant cover by Gabriel Del Otto and Francisco Matina. So these 2 books are going to our first winner right now. The hashtag that you need to use to enter to win is hashtag RunBarryRun. So right here, if you look on the screen, all you have to do to enter to win is hashtag RunBarryRun. Keep in mind, we're not necessarily promoting the Flash film because I did share on Monday that this might be one to consider waiting on, but we do want to give you a chance to win some books, and I had picked these up a while back because around the time of the release of the Flash.
Oh yeah, and then to have George Clooney at the end.
Why would you give up this? Stop that!
Oh my
God! Spoilers!
Oh my God!
Don't.
Man, I was like, you finally listened to the fans. Finally.
Oh, I wasn't right. You weren't supposed to do that.
What are you talking about? The movie's been out for like 3 weeks. What do you want to do? You like
it's been out for like a week and a half.
Been out for longer than that.
Has it been? No, it only had its second week. All right, it's hashtag RunBarryRun, not RunBillyRun. I see some people saying run.
There you go. Brooklyn, Billy, run Billy.
All right. So while you're doing, I'm going to give that just a minute more to do, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to share with you a couple things going on here on the channel. I want you to make sure and check these out. All right. So Monday night, in case you missed it, I did share. So my son shipped out. We dropped him off on Monday to ship out for the United States Marine. We are very, very proud of him, but it's also, it's hard to let them go. Somebody told me that the art of parenting is the art of letting go. And so it was hard to let him go. So it was a long day. And so I titled the episode, shared a little bit about that. And then JT, my good buddy, my Monday night buddy, he also shared about his daughter graduating and going off to college. And so, it's hard. So we shared about it. I shared some of Abron's favorite books, highlighted some Silver Surfer books. And, if you want to know more about that, make sure and check out Monday Hall's episode number 94. That's here at the top of the channel under This Week on Carlos Collects Comics.
Look at JT right there. Number one Miles fan, man.
That is a scale.
Right there.
That's a scale piece of art there. He is that much bigger than me. So, and my son is taller than me also now. Not that much, but out of the 3 of them, I am the shortest. All right. So also I want to make sure.
JT looks like a monster beside you.
He is, dude. His bicep is the size of my thigh. All right. So also coming up here on the channel, Friday night, 10 p.m. Central, as promised, the top 10 dark future comic books to add to your collection. And to celebrate that and promote that, we're going to be sharing a couple of our reading recommendations in just a few minutes here for some dark future stories. But make sure you check that out as well. So we got the 3 days worth of videos this week. Also make sure and check out our good buddy Nerd Mazing over on his channel. He's got some of the best product and nerd culture on the internet. He's very thorough, lots of cool stuff. He's got a lot going on, growth on the channel, so make sure and check him out as well. Out for him. All right, well, hey, we're excited to go ahead and do this first giveaway. I'm bringing you guys back up on the screen, and let's see who we got. It is hashtag El Green. You might be taller than all 3 of us. All right, so the hashtag was RunBarryRun. We're going to go ahead and run the stream, our little giveaway tool here. Let me switch over to that as well. Okay.
Darth Lucian says
All right,
I'm
there we
6'4".
go. Is he 6'4"?
He said he's 6'4".
Is that it? Darth Lucian, you're 6'4"? Golly. I didn't know that.
I'm
All
about
right.
6'1".
So here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and run this. 5'11" most of the time.
5'11" most of the time.
All right, folks, here we go. On the count of three, we're doing this giveaway. What's up, Geek Out with Roscoe? Good to see you as well tonight, hanging out in the chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see who the winner is going to be for this set of... Oh, did Geek Out make it in? Oh, he did. At the last second, he made it. David Spider-Man Dotson.
Wow, Dotson got it.
David Spider-Man Dotson. Hey, so this is just a big shout out and a way to reward those who are waiting for us every week faithfully. Out here first on the channel when we first get here. There you go, 6 foot in the morning and 5'11" in the evening.
Yep, gravity sets in.
We're going to go to David Spider-Man Dotson. This set of the Flash number 752 variant covers. These will ship out this Friday.
Which one does he get?
Really caught up on the books and getting those out to you in a much more timely fashion. As I shared, I think on Monday. In case you've been wondering, hey, when are we going to do that big slab giveaway that you were talking about with the price box stickers? I'm giving everybody until July 1st to get those pictures into me. And then once we do, we're going to make some decisions internally, and we're going to be giving those away in addition to a couple of random draws coming up in August. Also in August, we're going to be launching channel memberships. Finally, you're going to get to support the channel directly. And as if that wasn't enough, we're going to be announcing a big change here to the giveaway show because we're pleased to welcome in a sponsoring partner for the giveaway show. That's right. The giveaway show starting in August is sponsored. So we can't wait to share that with you. Lots of cool stuff coming down the pipe. So make sure and stick here with us. So we are glad that you all are here tonight. We're going to keep it moving right along. I'm going to bring the guys back on. All right, so somebody needs to turn down the volume of the speakers on your end. Hello. It was echoing on somebody's. Okay. All right, so cool.
It wasn't me.
Right, Kirkland. Brooklyn born. He's guessing the sponsor.
You're not right.
Not Kirkland.
It's not Kirkland.
Kirkland, after a mishap with a bottle of water at a convention, Kirkland has decided not to sponsor the giveaway show. So,
Is it still loud?
It still echoes.
Yeah, it still echoes. All right, so first topic up, big news that came out this week. Here we are. This is our Superman and our Lois Lane. Right here. David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnan. Oh, no. All right, folks. You know he's already got an opinion about it. Yep. But I have got to say, so there was a lot of auditions taking place. It was narrowed down, and then screen tests were brought in. And according to Variety magazine, which is an industry trade paper, the 3 actors and 3 actresses were brought in, and they did different screen tests, mix and matched in different pairs. And then they were brought in for a second screen test, and each of the actors was put into...
It's still doing it, Collector.
They were put into a Superman suit, and they did screen test him in the suit. So, lots of... keep in mind that when a casting decision like this is made, this is not just something that a couple of people make. From what we understand, a lot of different executives, from what I've read and been told, pretty much every executive that has anything to do with feature films and DC Comics weighed in on the casting decision. So it wasn't just James Gunn and Peter Safran. It wasn't just them and David Zaslav. There was a lot of people that had to weigh in on this decision before it could be locked down. So chances are we already knew who they already knew who they were a while back, but they were just finalizing deals and locking it in, because they don't make this kind of an announcement without having all the contract stuff in place. So, just some feedback. Chat, let's hear it from you. What do you think of our new Superman and Lois Lane? And then panel, what do you guys think about it? What what are your thoughts? What does that mean?
I don't see, like, I've been seeing memes about this when they announced them. You put Henry Cavill and him side by side, they almost look alike. So I don't know what James Gunn's doing. I mean, I've seen like clips of him. He looks like he may be a good Superman, but I don't see why you just keep the first Superman. I'm totally confused.
Okay.
I'm totally
Mr.
confused.
Mr. Collector, how about you?
It's probably hard to say, but I'm gonna agree with the other panel person.
You agree with who?
Drink some water after this one.
Hey, y'all heard it here first.
I can't believe I'm seeing this happen.
I know.
Listen,
guys.
This is a big deal right here.
I'm a very intelligent person.
It's hot outside. It's just a lot of stuff going on right now.
Hey man, your brain is finally working.
Not if I'm not. Oh God. No, but I agree with Paul. I think they look identical. Like, if you put them side by side, it's just a younger version of him. I've never seen the guy act in anything. I've never seen the person they got for Lois Lane either act in anything. And honestly,
let him talk. Let him talk.
But yeah, so I don't want to watch them in anything right now. I rather, my first thing I see is, when it comes to theaters. I'm sure now they're going to get a bunch of roles more than anything else now, but I think, for the next 2 years, it comes out, July 25, right? 2025?
Yes, 2025.
Yeah, so, I mean, they got 2 years, but I mean...
Oh, so you're saying you want to see, like, fresh, like, his acting?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to see anything previous of any of their work. I know they do different shows, different movies, but as of right now, I don't know anything else they're really in, so I'm gonna keep it that way. But yeah, I think they look identical. They might not act the same, but I think James Gunn's trying to please the fans by getting someone that looks similar to Henry. But like Paul said, they look identical pretty much. So we'll see how they go. Let's see if they give them like that fresh cut or however else they do it. But I am excited to see them. I think it's good to get lesser known actors than people that are already established. Because Henry Cavill, I didn't know him before Superman or Man of Steel, so right. I think it'll be good, to see some new faces on the screen, at least that I haven't seen. But that's my opinion on it.
Cool. All right. So we got for the I don't even know if this is the first time it's ever happened on this channel. Paul and Mr. Collector are in agreement on them. Well, hey, you know what? Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. In boxing, that's when you look at the stats of each of the individuals that are going to be matched up. We're going to do that just the same thing. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the work that has been done by each of these two casting, because in a very different take on it, I'm incredibly excited about the two actors that they chose, especially Rachel Brosnan. She's got, but we're going to get to that in a second, because she essentially has her weight in gold, and I mean gold statues, as in award-winning actress. But we're going to get to that in just a second. So let's take a look at let's take a look at David Cornsweet, our new Clark Kent Superman first. So I'm going to pull up his IMDb page, Internet Movie Database. That's a quick and easy reference that we use to look up information about different actors. So if you've never been to IMDb, which most of you probably have, it starts off with a good headshot, some of the information about them, including starting with their name and some of the recent position or recent things that they have been, roles that they've served. So David Cornswet, he was born on July.
There goes my Superman right there.
In 1993. So let's take a look at that real quick. Just remember 1993. Now, Paul was on his, I think, third tour of duty in 1993 for the United States Navy.
Hell no, I didn't even graduate high school
No,
by then.
it was his third try for 10th grade.
All I know is that me and Collector been holding it out, and me and Collector wanted Carlos as Superman, but that didn't happen.
Oh my God! Here we go.
That.
All right, so 1993. I was already entering high school when this guy was born. So the biggest thing to notice about him, number one, is he is a lot younger. Okay, and this is part of the reason that I'm going to come back to. So let's take a look at some of the things that he's done.
CGI.
He's not done a lot of big stuff.
CGI.
Pearl, We Own This City, The Politician, Look Both Ways. So as an actor, he's got a total of 24 roles that he has here. He is 6'4", so keep that in mind. They did go with somebody who is relatively bigger for the role. Like if you remember Christopher Reeve, the Superman that a lot of us know about, or that a lot of us identify with, was quite tall when it comes down to it. Here's something that's interesting about his acting credits. If you look at previous, he's got a few things, but nothing that we really know about. But then when you look at his upcoming, in addition to Superman Legacy, there's also a couple of other really big projects, including Twisters, the much talked about sequel to the original 1994 film starring Bill Paxton and Holly Hunt. Twisters was a big budget film about Twisters, about a group.
You talking about those tornado chaser people?
Yeah, the storm chasers.
Lord,
so he is going to be picking up the mantle from Bill Paxton and taking on that. So Twisters is not a small film. That is a very big film as well. We also know that Operation Othello has just finished. That's a television movie, but it's a futuristic adaptation of Shakespeare's Othello set in the world of elite naval special forces units. Listen for this one because you're going to be hearing about it. And then last one I wanted to point out was Lady in the Lake. Why is this? Oh, Indiana Jones. All right, he's going to be starring opposite Natalie.
Well, you got Indiana Jones right there. We can't see the thing.
I don't know why it's popping up like that.
You're trying to see Indiana Jones?
No. So he's starring opposite Natalie Portman. So keep in mind when somebody and Moses Ingram. So when somebody of Natalie Portman's caliber is acting opposite somebody, you know they've got chops. So just a couple things to point out about his IMDb page. Let's jump in here to the chat and see what people are saying. Okay, Louis V, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Don't blink if Paul isn't treating you right. Blink twice if you're okay, Billy. Okay, and Billy's not blinking. Why do we got to watch a tornado just to Oklahoma in the spring? You'll see one. All right. So here's the deal. I think there's multiple reasons why they went with David Cornswet, and I do believe that they're leaving the door open because I read this somewhere, so this is not original to me. But what if, and if you got to piece some things together. I don't think this is too big a leap in logic. Mr. Collector and Paul, y'all tell me if this sounds too crazy. James Gunn, early on, when it was first announced that he was taking over DC, he said that he wanted to tell one of the greatest DC stories ever told. Okay, so we know right off the bat that narrows it down to just a couple of them. I think of Kingdom Come.
That's what I was about to say.
I think of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
Big stories. there's one common thing though about those films, especially Crisis on Infinite Earths. They both feature an older version of Superman. What if it's not an accident that Corin Sweat bears a resemblance to Cavill, and James Gunn kind of has in the back of his mind maybe to do something, because we've seen the Golden Age Superman battle the modern day Superman before in multiple comic book storylines. We've seen that happen. There's crossovers and everything. So what if it's not an accident that there is a resemblance? I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just saying, what if? I don't know anything. I don't have any special details about it, but I'm just saying that's one thing. Second thing, if you look at the year, Henry Cavill is my age. He's not Paul's age. He's about 20 years younger than Paul, but he's right about my age. Okay. So, once you break 40, you're a little, it's hard for these guys at that stage in their career and their age to sign a deal for 10 to 15 years minimum. And that's, Gunn has gone on record right off the bat as saying, like,
you done pissed off collector. Look at him. It's the collector pissed off. He's like, wow. Quick,
I had to use the force on you.
I was supposed to do that reaction. You did that.
They couldn't sign, like, Henry Cavill has a name, and to get Henry Cavill to sign for another 10 to 15, and with his career being at a peak, because he's going to be at peak level for another 10, 15 years himself, they were going to pay a ton more money. And they can't afford to do that because they've got to keep these costs as low as they can, because look at how much money they've lost on that they're going to continue to lose on the old DC movie. They still have to release because they got to try to get something back on them, but they're going to lose a lot of money over the next few films. Like Shazam lost money, The Flash lost a ton of money. Aquaman 2 is probably going to lose a lot of money. Blue Beetle, I'm hoping and praying that's the one film that I think still has a chance of at least making its money back.
Oh, dude, man, you pissing the collector off, dude. He's getting pissed off. Collector is pissed off, dude.
He's like,
well, Blue Beetle, I've heard people saying it's an Iron Man ripoff. But I mean, I'm seeing
it's an origin story, but I'm hoping that people are going to turn out, because that's the one I'm pulling for, and I really want to do. I was pulling for, but they should have gone with established villains. They shouldn't have made up new villains. That was a mistake.
Well, this is my take on that. My take is there's a following in DC, so you have a following for the Justice League. That's why we got the Snyder Cut, because people reached out and wanted the Snyder Cut, because Josh Whedon took all the stuff out, which I kind of like that movie, but the other one wasn't that bad neither. I watched it. Henry Cavill has a following. Women love him. Men want to be him, like Carlos or Collector. They want to be him. But my thing is that if they're going that route, the way Hollywood is now, or surgeries, they can stay young. I mean, look at Cindy Crawford. She looks like people say about her. Jennifer Lopez, she looks like she hasn't aged. So they could do something to keep him. But if they're going the older route, like you're saying, I don't know why they don't keep him. The only thing I could think of is that, like you said, they're trying to do a lower budget. This guy isn't an elite actor yet, so they can lock him in at a lower rate probably. But I mean, that's what they did with Henry Cavill, and now he's propelled into Superman. I mean, we just got to see how this actor is going to carry the pretty much carry the DC into the future. That's my take on it. I mean, I liked the Flash movie. I thought it was really cool. I mean, even what's his name from the TV show, the Flash TV show, he has a following. People were upset that he wasn't in the movie. I mean, there is following for DC. Just, I mean, I guess not enough. They don't have enough.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I think there's a lot of, there's just so many factors that go into it. Complete.
Yep, Billy agrees with me. Thank you, Billy.
I do think that there was kind of a little bit of a bias from some of the executives that they wanted somebody that had more of a Henry Cavill look to them, but younger and less expensive, but still talented, And so I think and because the reality is, I mean, Henry Cavill would not he would not have been wrong to charge a ton of money to come back. And I think that as much as, because I really like Henry Cavill. Okay, I liked him. I had grown to like him almost as much as Christopher Reeve.
Well, I know you and Collector want to be him. I mean, that's never going to happen, but I understand what you're saying.
We were, I was raised on Christopher Reeve, right? So he's my Superman, but Henry Cavill was
great.
Close. He was good. Superman. The problem with Henry Cavill is I don't think he really got a great chance. I didn't think Man of Steel was the best Superman film we've ever had. It was close. It had a lot of the right elements, but it had two key things that I really didn't like. Number one, I didn't like the way Jonathan Kent died in the film. I think they should have stuck to the heart attack because that's critical to the mythos of Superman, that as powerful as he is, he could not save his father, his Earth father, from dying because it was just a heart attack. It was just a simple heart attack. I didn't like them changing his dad sacrificing himself. I didn't like that. I felt like it was not a good character move. And then the second thing, the killing of Zod. I understand that.
Oh yeah, Superman killed him.
He had to, but I just feel like if Superman is that bright, shining beacon of hope, if he's the paradigm, like if he's the model for all other superheroes, I'm fine if Superman. I mean, I'm fine if Batman. If they have him taking some lives, and they can kind of explain that, but Superman needs to be the example, like the perfect, bright, shining example, and having him murder somebody, and then having his dad do that. I wasn't down. Like if it hadn't been for those two things that Zack Snyder changed about the character, I would have been 100% with that movie. I loved that movie except for those two things. So, because I loved Henry Cavill as Superman. I did, but at the same time, dude's pushing. I mean, he's 40-ish. He's just too old for them to lock him for another 10 to 15 years minimum. Because remember, 10 to 15 years is just what they call the first chapter of the DC universe. They're going to do more beyond that. They're not going to stop making superhero movies if the films are still making money. So I don't know. I think it's like thank you, JT. What's up? I appreciate it.
Oh wow, JT. How much you pay you for that, JT?
I didn't pay him a dime. He just knows. He knows.
JT, you ain't gonna be on Monday Halls if you don't say something, right, JT?
I love how Paul threatens other cast members, and he has absolutely nothing. Well, okay, no, I do ask, like, real talk. I do run every casting decision on the channel by Paul. We have lunch and we talk about it. So yes, we have talked about you, Mr. Collector.
No, that is not true at all, because Collector wouldn't be here, JT wouldn't be here.
Not everybody. And I ask Paul his opinion, and he gives it to me straight. But back to the subject at hand, that's my take on it. And the reality is, they needed somebody younger, less expensive, a fresh face, no baggage, and because when actors get to a certain point, they start having certain requirements. And I've worked with plenty of actors. When you have younger, less profiled actors, they're fresher and they're more excited and they push more. But once actors reach a certain level, career-wise, they expect certain things. They don't want to go past the certain number of hours that is allotted. They don't. There's certain things, and which at certain stages in their career, they shouldn't have to. This is going to be a lot of appearances for this character. So, and I think both Superman and Lois,
I don't know,
a lot of them.
So on that, what you just said, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, no, that's it. That's it. JT, hungry. They got to be hungry.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So he made the announcement that when they said DC, because then they were not even shifting to James Gunn yet. He made the announcement, I'm going to be returning as Superman. So, you could see in that interview or when he made that post that he was really happy to be back as Superman. But now James Gunn, like I said, is going in that other direction. I mean, I don't know. Like me and Collector said, it looked like he just picked up his twin brother or something. I mean, he looks just like him. So
Henry Cavill would have absolutely been willing and eager to come back. However,
yeah, he made the post. That's what I'm saying.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is that Warner Brother or DC Films was never going to be able to afford to bring him back. How are they going to try to keep the budget under $200 million? And I have a feeling that they're going to try to hit somewhere around the 170 to 180 million range for the first Superman film. But how in the world would they have a chance at doing that if they had to handle a $10+ million upfront payment to Cavill plus back end? Do you know the deal that Robert Downey Jr. got for coming on board the MC? The man was taking a huge chunk of profits from every Marvel film. It wasn't just Iron Man or Avenger films. Because, like, to get him, the deal they had to sign, and that's what I'm saying is, like, when an actor hits a certain level, you have to give so much more to get them.
Yeah, but I mean, on Iron Man, it was pretty much like a toss-up. Will it do good? Won't it do good? Like, if you watch the interview with the director and what's his name, the head guy, Feige and him, they were just going back and forth, and then they were at dinner. And then people were giving them more information, and they were just like dumbfounded because they were like, "No way!" And did we think the movie would do that good? And then it propelled Marvel to go into where they're at now, which everybody's saying they don't like the shows, some of the movies they don't like. But I mean, I mean, taking a chance with somebody, yeah. But what I'm saying, like how they did Henry Cavill was, I didn't agree with it. You said he was coming back. Now James Gunn's in, which he's established and made Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which were successful. And the Suicide Squad 2 movie he did was successful. But my take is like, he's had that hunger to do it again. Like the one that the Supergirl that came out, everybody loved her.
Yeah,
everybody loved her, and they showed her when she got cast as Supergirl, and all the vigorous training and stuff. She didn't even want to stunt double, but I don't know. To me, he made that announcement. He looked happy. He was like, "Yeah, I'm coming back as Superman for the fans," and he was wanting to give a movie that fans wanted. But now, like I said, James Gunn's going a different direction. Like you said, maybe he wants to go with this guy. Hopefully he can carry the S, as I'm saying, carry the S, Superman. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't know. To me, I agree. I think they should have just kept him and maybe cast this guy as doing that part and then work on Kingdom Come and stuff like that. Doing Elseworld stories. I mean, you don't have to necessarily tie everything together, but it could tie together. But you can have Henry Cavill do Kingdom Come, these movies that, I mean, everybody's been waiting for. Every time we get a Superman, it's back to the origin story. Oh, he came from Krypton, blah, and that.
I like,
and
no, like, they're doing a young workplace storyline for this one. They're going to be sharing about the storyline goes that they're going to be following Cub reporter Clark Kent with his co-worker Lois Lane as he gets established in his new career at the Daily Planet.
Thank you, Andrew.
It's not an
I'm
origin
talking about
story.
Andrew.
It's not an origin story, but it is a newer story for a younger Superman. Let's take a look at what the chat has to say. Marshall Warpath, good to see you, buddy. Glad that you're here hanging out with us tonight. Jonathan Dodson says, didn't Henry leave Superman to stay with Witcher and is only willing to come back because he dropped Witcher? False. That is false.
No, that's not true.
That is not true. He had made the decision to leave Witcher because of the showrunners, and he didn't agree with the direction they were going in, which was straying away from the video game series it's based on. He's a huge video game fan, which is why he's developing Warhammer now. JT Comic Book says, I agree with it.
Thank you, JT. Finally.
Cavill, in my opinion, was too dark. DC made everything Batman. He smiled like twice in 2 movies. Do that. Andrew Kai says, hashtag, I agree with Paul, but I do concede Henry Cavill would have really had to take a huge pay cut to continue as Superman.
I think he would have, because he was really into wanting to play.
We haven't heard about Jimmy Olsen yet. We haven't gotten confirmation about that. I will say this, that, I think Superman needed to be the bright, shining hope in the DC universe, and Batman, remember, they're yin and yang, dark and light.
Yeah, there we got inside information. Look at that.
DC's gonna and that's what I think the theory, that's my working theory, is that they're gonna find a way they are gonna bring him back as classic Superman, because it'll be time for it at that point. So let's take a look at Rachel Brosnahan, who I'm very excited about. So here is, let me go ahead and switch over to this screen and let y'all take a look at her. So Rachel Brosnahan, I became first aware of her as in her role in House of Cards as
damn, that's her she got dark hair.
But so here's the deal. So she what she's best known for right now is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Get this, it's an Amazon Prime series. She has won 2 Golden Globes, 1 Emmy, and 1 Critics' Choice Award for Best Actress in a Comedy Series. All right, she's also known for her work as Rachel Posner in House of Cards, and she's done Patriots Day and The Finest Hours as well. Upcoming films, so she is definitely at a little bit of a different career level than
she's more known David, for sure.
You what?
She's definitely more known.
Yeah, she
I don't even know.
She's been around a lot longer, and I'm just gonna say this: she is smoking hot. So I think she's beautiful.
Collector.
Yeah, no, I mean she's the most beautiful thing. No, check it out. The most beautiful thing is that she is incredibly talented, and get this, she's been headlining her own television show for Amazon Prime, and she's been winning awards and knocking it out of the park. So she's definitely, she's actually probably a little bit more experienced than Corn Sweat is. But I love the fact that they have that they've matched the two of them up. And so Rachel Brosnahan, she wasn't a name, I didn't even recognize her name with her face until I saw her face, and I realized it was Rachel Posner from House of Cards, which she did that. I mean, that was several years ago, but she just knocked it out of the park. Even then, she was doing a great job. So I'm really excited about her. And I know some people have said that they're a little bit, they're not sure of what that she's going to do with the role. Are they going to kind of do this whole girl boss thing? I keep hearing the term girl boss get thrown around with regards to her take on Lois Lane. But let me just say this: Lois Lane was one of the original girl bosses. She has always been in modern history, especially on film, she's always been a gutsy, strong character that was always chasing the story.
I mean, they needed her as that person and that needed help. Yeah, she's a strong woman but she's always in danger. If it wasn't for Superman, we probably wouldn't even know where she's at.
I mean, there's been some comic stories. There's been a lot of comic stories where I've been really impressed with how they have shown Lois Lane. Yes,
many times
she does
Superman
need her
has saved her.
Superman.
Yeah,
She does need her Superman. However,
you ain't lying.
I don't know what you're saying. All right, but yeah, I'm excited about it. I don't know, Collector Paul, what do you guys think?
All I gotta say is, Miss Collects, we don't agree with what Carlos just said. So just him, not us. We don't agree with that, Miss Collects. I don't know. I mean, in this day and age, when you have a strong woman role, I mean, she's gonna have to get saved by Superman. So I guess they're gonna put her in dangerous positions. I guess dangerous scenarios and get saved by Superman, which I don't know may raise a bunch of protests and stuff, but I like to see where it goes. I've never heard of this lady. I mean, she had Golden Globe awards and stuff, so maybe she'll show the Superman actor how to act and all that. So.
No, I think she's gonna. I think, yeah, no, he nailed it right here. Lois is raised by a general. It makes sense that she's tough. I'll tell you, one of the most underrated Lois Lanes was Erica Durance on Smallville. I like Smallville, and Erica Durance was the Lois Lane on Smallville.
Yeah, but she kept getting saved, and I mean, it's like she got saved the most.
Yeah, but she was still gutsy and strong.
I mean, I don't see how you gutsy and strong when you have to call for Superman.
All right, Mr. Collector, what do you think? What do you say?
Well, besides Paul rewriting the whole thing, the whole movie script already, yeah, I don't know anything about her. Well, I just know that I just hear her name a lot more than the guy that's playing him or Superman now. So I've never, but I've never seen any of those shows. I've never seen any of the movies that either one of them are in. So, like I said, I don't want to watch them. So, I'm gonna wait till the movie comes out, and I'm sure, like I said, there's gonna be another stuff coming out. So I'm excited to see, who they picked for these roles, because, I mean, they did the test screening. They even had them in their clothes that that they would be wearing, obviously adjusted. But yeah, so the only thing I don't get is there was 3 runners up and there were 2 sets. One Batman. Oh, I said Batman. Superman. Sorry. One Superman, one Lois Lane. But the thing is, they never crossed any of them. They only paired them with one pair, and they never said, okay, well, this guy's gonna go with this girl now. They only left them with those pairs, which I thought was kind of weird. I don't know if you heard about that.
I think they usually like jail people, and they feel like those are the 2 they're going to go with, and then the other 2, maybe I don't think they would.
Well, the thing
I think they already had their ideas of who they wanted to pair each other with. Because you got to remember, Carlos turned down the role, so that DC had to scratch.
Well, yeah, but because he wants to be Lex now.
Yeah.
Shave that head, man. You gotta go with Lex. Shave that head, man. But I mean, other than that, I don't know anything about them. I haven't heard a lot of people say anything about that show too.
I haven't heard nothing either. We're not missing nothing from what I've heard.
But then again, like I said, it's cool to get people that that's how a lot of these people started off. Like Henry Cavill, I'm going back to him again. No one knew who he was. I know I didn't. A lot of people were confused on why they're getting someone that no one knows. And same thing with Tom Holland. I mean, Tom Holland wasn't a household name, and now people love him.
Same thing with like Michael Keaton. Everybody was like the comedian. You want him to do Batman, and I mean he's an iconic Batman now. Same thing with Heath Ledger. You wanted him to do that?
Oh, yeah.
This guy, he can't act, and he just one of the best Jokers ever that people have said. Yeah.
I think he's the best Joker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, the best Joker. Yeah.
But I think, like, going back to what we're saying about, getting these new faces, I think it, like Carlos was saying, it has to do with money. I think when James Gunn said, "Hey, I want to start fresh. I want to do new," but I think he didn't really have a choice. I think they told him like, "Hey, you're only going to get this much as a budget." So I'm sure he would have want to bring back a couple of people, but he knows he only has so much money, so he has to get actors and actresses that are lesser known, that are a lot.
I mean, it was kind of
expensive.
messed up that they didn't even show his face in the Flash movie. I mean, I kind of wanted to see him. Ben Affleck was really good back as Batman. I mean,
yeah.
he was a good. I think he was a good Batman, even though he was an older Batman. I think he was a good Batman.
But
so y'all ain't missing nothing on those shows. I mean, Carlos said it, but none of us.
Oh my gosh! Okay, we're gonna move on. Hey, guess what? It's time for a giveaway.
The only reason why they've had to scramble to get these casts is that
your mess.
Carlos turned down Superman.
Fun fact: there is a DC character that I attended an audition for. If you can guess which character it is, I did go in as a very young person. I did go in for an audition. I was taken in for an audition for a DC character. If you can guess which character in the chat, I'll give you another giveaway. That's three giveaways tonight. If you can guess which character, but you can't just start guessing all of them. You what?
Someone got it.
Who got?
They got it. Aquaman. There you go.
Okay. Wow. I didn't think anybody was gonna.
Yeah, there you go. He wanted to play Zod. Yep.
Is El Green? Did he show up first for y'all too?
El Green showed up first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Showed up on my
All right,
side.
El Green. I'm gonna pull. Hey, we're gonna start another new game here for the giveaway show, but I'll talk about that at the end. I'm sorry,
I got
Lucian.
this shit.
We go based on our.
Because on your
StreamYard,
on your StreamYard it would show up first, but on his it shows up El Green.
Let me see. I'm gonna check it real quick and just see. No, even on the YouTube app, El Green beat you, buddy.
Oh, he did.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats, El Green.
Look at this, Zorro.
All
right, so
wow.
El Green, I'm gonna draw from the giveaway box. I now have a whole short box full of giveaway books, and El Green, I'm gonna draw one live in a minute, in a few minutes, just for you. But we got another.
He says he'll take the one off the wall over there on the
right. I'm sure you will.
Yeah. Or the one on the bottom over there, bottom.
Yeah. I am sure he would. All right, so this is the giveaway that we're going to do right now. Speaking of giveaways, if you want to win a giveaway, this is the big giveaway of the night. This is Action Comics number 1046. Man, what a cover. Look at that. That is Supergirl.
Yes. From the Flash movie. Yeah, it looked exactly like that.
Okay, somebody's still talking. All right, even though he's not on camera, he knows the rules, but he breaks them every show. All right. And signed right there by her is the signature Stanley Art Germ Lau. I got this personally signed at Fanix with Dallas, and I said, you know what, this is going to be a giveaway. And big shout out to Stanley and his team for just being so nice and gracious and helpful with us. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. And this book is a signed copy of Action Comics number 1046, the Supergirl bikini variant.
Somebody's saying that Carlos is that comic painted on Supergirl.
Is that comic painted on Supergirl? It is not. Wife making him give away? No, she's not. I have to. All right. I'm giving one for me, and then I'm giving one away. All right.
Yeah,
so if what?
He's hiding the other one, Green Machine. He's hiding it. Oh, man. Thanks for everybody being here tonight. Y'all hit the like button for us. Share it out. Share it out. Like we said, me and Collector said we didn't agree with him, Miss Collects, but we see that you are getting comics moved out of the house tonight. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so here you go. If you want to enter to win this Supergirl comic book signed by Stanley Art Germ Lau, all you got to do is put in hashtag Supergirl. That's it. Just hashtag Supergirl. Make sure you spell it correctly. Here it is on the screen. Enter that to win. You got a couple minutes to do that. And we're going to be giving away this signed copy of Supergirl. Hey, we're excited that you're here tonight. Like Paul said, hit that like button if you haven't already. Man, I wish Weapon X was here so he could ring the giveaway dinner bell.
Yeah, the bell.
Yeah, so people could come running. And we'll go and I'll introduce the giveaway box tonight. The giveaway short box. It's full of nothing but books that are going to get given away here on the giveaway show.
Wave the book a little bit so then they'll probably know.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Here it is.
It's like here.
And that's actually how Supergirl looks in the Flash movie. That's exactly how
Paul's already said about 80% of that movie already.
Hey, man, it's been out already. If y'all ain't seen it, man,
you
y'all
better pop in and write it. Hashtag
hey.
Supergirl. You'll get that signed copy. Surge, that swimsuit is very skimpy and very tight. That's all I'm going to say
that's
about
why
it.
it has to leave the house.
Just make sure to watch the Flash when you go to Disney Plus.
You what?
Wait for the Flash to come on Disney Plus.
What? Disney
and then you
Plus?
can watch it. And then you can watch
Disney
it.
Plus. It ain't gonna come out of Disney Plus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Apologize to the chat for the misinformation from Collector. He's drinking too much Kirkland right now. He's drunk off of Kirkland.
Did Paul? Oh. No, hey. Real quick.
Paul fire
for those who are wondering, no, Paul did not fire Weapon X. Weapon X is actually on vacation. He's on vacation for 2 weeks. It started this week. He'll be on vacation again next week. But when I leave town for a work trip in about 2 weeks, Weapon X will be back. He'll be producing, and it'll be another show that y'all been waiting for. Everybody keeps asking, when is the next Paul Takeover special? We're 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out, and then chaos will reign supreme. All right, it'll be Bizarro Carlos Collects Comics. Paul will take over. It's kind of like Assistant Editors Week, like they used to do with the comic book. That's when characters got killed off, was during Assistant Editors Week. All right, so I don't know who is going to get fired off the channel while I'm gone, but hopefully Mr. Collector makes it. I don't know. After the results of the 25-hour challenge, I don't know. It might not go well for Mr. Collector.
Cut me off before the third week, okay? Cut me off before the third week, okay?
All right, so yeah, so
pH.
Yeah, we're 3 weeks out from the Paul Takeover.
Oh man!
Wait, show us your water again.
Not even Kirkland. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
damn, he's drinking. He's been drinking tonight.
After what I said earlier with you, I'm like, what about resort?
Man, he was gulping water down.
I'm trying to get all this before Kirkland
it looks like
takes it all back.
it looks like everybody's had enough change. What's up, Hada? Hashtag Supergirl is what you want to enter to win. It is a Stanley Art Germ Lau signed copy of Action Comics number 1046. Probably, to me, it's one of my favorites. That's why I had multiples for him to sign. So this book getting given away right now. Plus, Larry Green is going to get you an article from the giveaway box. All right, let's go ahead and go over to the giveaway tool. I'm going to reset that for us for just a second here, and then we're going to keep going. And then we still got survey says to do, and then we've also got to share with you all the results of the $25 challenge. Here we go. We're collecting comments.
Sorry about that.
All right. So we got 17 entries. You still got a chance to enter to win. You just need to put hashtag Supergirl really, really fast and get ready for it. All right, because we're about to do it, guys. Here we go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, bam. There we go.
Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Tony thinks Superman's not on that cover.
He is not. Well, yes, I mean, but they got to put something in there for
Jonathan Dodson.
Oh my gosh,
Jonathan
Dodson. Did he win the last one too?
Man, that man be winning.
I think that was his
No, that was
brother.
his cousin, right?
Cousin?
Or cousins. I keep thinking they're brothers.
They're what?
I thought they were.
Said he keeps-
I could be wrong.
I thought they were
related,
cousins.
I think.
They
Oh,
are
shoot. I thought
related.
they
They
were
are
brothers.
related.
Oh.
But I thought they were cousins.
Oh,
Right.
they would like
They
it if
got
Superman
them.
wasn't in there.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're
Congrats,
right.
congrats.
Thomas Hanks. Superman is back there in a speedo.
He's in the way. He needs to move out the way.
So, all right. Okay, so that book is going to go to
Yeah, they are brothers. They're twins.
He said
Jonathan.
David
Sorry,
is my
Jonathan,
twin
it-
brother.
Sorry, Jonathan. It's been an off night, as you can tell what's been going on tonight. Saw what I said earlier. Sorry, getting buffered.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
Carlos messed up.
David Dotson is getting the first. Am I right, guys? The other Dotson.
All right,
Man, both Dotsons won tonight. Jeez.
And Dawson.
Oh, so he is your twin brother. Okay, cool. All right, well, cool. Yeah, I mean, I agree. You know, that it could have done with that. I mean, nobody really notices him there because she's like, bam, right up front and center. So congratulations to both of y'all for winning tonight. I'm going to go ahead and introduce real quick this, and then we're going to get to Survey Says and some other. What I'm about to pull up here is the actual giveaway box.
Yeah, I think Green Machine said he'll take the middle bottom row right there.
There
That
you go.
one in the bottom. Ooh.
Full of books,
There you go.
all giveaways.
Oh man, I didn't know you had a
Also-
Batman box.
Yeah, I do. I've got about 4 of them.
Hmm.
All right, so El Green, do you have a preference for which front, middle, or back?
Collector says he wants from the middle, and I'll take one from the front. And I don't know, Green ain't said nothing yet.
El Green. Now look, El Green,
I'll
it could be anything. Okay, it could be anything.
I'll take one
Collector
from the show.
Collector will take one from the middle. I'll take one from the front, and
All right, let's see
Green
what they
hasn't
would
answered yet.
win if they were.
I'll
Okay,
take one from the show.
El Green, I'm not counting out 1, 2.
He said number 33.
I'm gonna estimate at what it is, brother.
He said
I'm
number
not gonna look.
33.
I'll do it blind. And
That don't look like 33 to me.
that's about there, I think. DC Universe Rebirth number 1.
Oh no, okay.
That's what you get. So I think this is considered first appearance. So El Green, that's your. Let's see. That's towards the back of it. What else do we got in here? We got one
Ultimate
of
Fallout?
those.
Oh, you dirty! Oh, that one!
We got one of those.
Oh, George Perez.
We got one of
A15.
those.
Yeah, so
One.
Green Machine says he wants to trade that book for the other book that you showed, and then I think Dotson said he wants
Yeah,
to trade his
let's
book
do
for the
that
other
one.
book that you should. Oh, what the? Dotson says I'll trade the other book for that one book that you showed.
Is that one?
Oh man, that's the variant cover. What, second print?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the variant.
Is that one?
I don't
That's
know
what you've
about
been
that.
looking
Oh, Clown Hunter.
Say, In-Hyuk Lee signed
Oh.
copy of Predator number 1.
Are they going to be able? Are we? Is me and Collector able to pick?
No. Gun Hunting number 1, Blood for Blood, signed by Art Germ.
Brooklyn Born
we get
says
to
no
choose from
Care
the show.
Bears.
We get to
All
choose
right,
from the
so-
show, Paul.
Plus, here's one of the big books in here. This is Batman Annual number 6, the variant cover. This is the origin of Clown Hunter, signed by James Tinian and In-hyuk Lee, who did the variant cover. Double signed. Right here in the box. And they'll be shuffled before next time.
So collector wants to. You go first, buddy. Which one did you want again?
I'll take the top 2 shows.
Tell you what, hey, here's the deal, guys. I have a small gift for y'all. Y'all can either have a pull out of there, or you can have the gift that I was going to give you in August.
I don't know. That sounds kind of fishy.
I'll take the cash.
I'll take the cash.
The cash prize.
So Jonathan Dodson says, "Ben, the giveaway box." He says, "I'll just take them all."
All right, hey. Man. So stack of giveaways going out to people this week. Congratulations to y'all, Larry Green. I also have at least one other book for you there. It's a long Halloween variant that you won. Yeah, I'm very excited about the sponsorship, guys. It's gonna be kind of cool too. It's gonna be a big help with making the channel grow and go forward. So I'm really looking forward to that. But you can also support the channel by being a channel member, and that's going to have its own set of benefits and special stuff that only channel members get. But I'll tell you more about that later. So El Green, you might have missed it at the beginning. I said that in August, in conjunction, we're going to go ahead and do the Big Slab giveaway. We're also going to celebrate breaking 1,250 subscribers, and we're going to celebrate our new sponsor for the show. So we're going to do all that stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Lots of cool stuff happening here on the channel. And yeah, looking forward to it. And yeah, the debut of a new show at the end of August, beginning of September. It's going to be pretty cool. Very excited about it. So let's get back to the matter at hand right now, because we do have a couple other things to do before we sign off for the night, including survey set. Here you go. Custom Paul emojis with memberships.
What?
There you go. Seriously, would y'all want to see that? Custom Paul emojis. I don't know anybody. I wouldn't have thought anybody would want to see that, but I get maybe so. I don't know.
Carlos, you'll get shut down so quick. Don't do it.
I know.
Thumbs up from Card Shop.
I know. Okay. All right. Here we go, folks. I'm going to go ahead and share this. So if you go to the channel over on the community tab, you can find really cool polls that I like to run. I run them on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. Most recently, this was one day ago. 53 of you have voted on your favorite iconic Jim Lee cover art, and 51% of you out of the 53 that voted said X-Men 1, the deluxe gatefold, was your favorite, followed closely by Batman 608, the second print, 34%, followed by Superman 2, Superman not getting any love, 204 at 9%, Punisher War Journal 7 at only 6%. So, man, that was I wasn't expecting. Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of was. I mean, X-Men and Batman, yeah, I can see that. All right, next one. Which of the following G1 Decepticon Transformers is or was your favorite? 38 of you voted for that, and you said that Starscream by 32% is your favorite, followed closely by Soundwave and Megatron tied at 26%, Shockwave at 16%. Paul, what do you think about that?
Man, I don't know what people are thinking. I was like, I thought Megatron would win this hands down.
I know. I was a little surprised, but
Soundwave.
Yeah, no, I would have thought that either the two. I think what happened was that because they're both in the same poll, they canceled each other out.
I think
crept ahead.
I think a lot of people could afford the Starscream, so that's probably why a lot of people were like, I had Starscream. So.
I had Soundwave and Megatron, and I wish I still did.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
All right, which G1 Autobot is your favorite character?
There you go. Now this one makes sense.
Overwhelmingly said 76% said Optimus Prime. Cliff
Damn
Jumper
right.
got 3%. Man, that's sad. And all he was a repainted Bumblebee.
I'm surprised he got anything at all.
Miles Morales is in all the headlines right now. What would your preference be for how to handle this character in future films? 57% of you, of the almost 30 that voted, said keep him in Spider-Verse movies, but also intro him in live action only.
All right, I'll take over this one, Carlos.
I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
This sounds
Great vote, everyone. 57% of y'all did great vote.
What do you think of? What do you think? 50% said keep him in the Spider-Verse movies only. Do you think they're worried about the quality?
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Let him talk, Paul.
Yeah.
Let him talk.
Yeah, Paul, you had your chance, buddy. All right, man. So I think I think everyone has high expectations for Miles after seeing what he did in the past two movies, and I think their mindset is so high to it that, I mean, what you do on animation, you cannot do in a live action.
That's true.
You can't.
That's very true.
There's just no way. So I think people's standards are going to be set high, but I think in reality they got to know it's not going to be anything like what you've seen so far with Miles. But now it's Sony and Marvel's job to, make it as, best as they can to get close to that. But, they have their hands tied, for being such probably the number one modern character in the last 20 years, I think. That's just my opinion, honestly. Like, he's just huge. I think they have the work cut off for them. So hopefully whoever they do casting, whoever they get to make the film, CGI, they have their hands full because this is what's going to really make or break them. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, let's keep it moving down to what's your favorite place to read comics? 61% of you said comic book, comic room, study, or home office. 33% said bedroom. There were some custom answers. Somebody actually said, to be honest, let's just say every house has one. Personally, I called it the library. El Green's talking about the toilet. He is talking about the toilet.
The Oval Office?
Right. You what?
The Oval Office.
The Oval Office. There you go. All right, let's get down to where we were. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right, so recently on the giveaway show, we talked about death in comics. Which character death was most impacting for you? It is almost tied for Superman, the death of Superman storyline at 32%, with Gwen Stacy from The Amazing Spider-Man. Following closely at 23% was Jason Todd from A Death in the Family. Then Jean Grey Phoenix from the Dark Phoenix saga. And finally, Barry Allen. Barry Allen just not getting any love in theaters or on the surveys. Survey says, which G.I. Joe villain was your favorite? Cobra Commander's not taking any prisoners. He wins that one handily. 56 votes. 48% of them said Cobra Commander is the favorite. Destro with a distant second at 25%. Serpentor not getting any love, only 4%. Which second wave G.I. Joe character is or was your favorite? 44 of you voted. 34% said Flint. 30% said Roadblock. 23 Shipwreck, and only 14% said Lady J. I always liked Lady J. Which classic G.I. Joe character is your favorite? This was overwhelming. 47 of you voted. 79% said Snake Eyes, followed by 15% of Duke, 4% for Scarlet, and 2% for Stalker. Poor Stalker. All right, and here it is, folks.
There it is.
Crowning achievement right here. 66% of you voted in the $25 challenge. The question was, which of the two guys, Mr. Collector or Paul, is your pick for the winner? Who got the better deal? Mr. Collector had an Iron Fist number one in roughly a 7-0. Got for $25. Paul got an X-Men number 37 in a 5-0 and came in at 47%. This has not changed for over the past week or so. So I am pleased and sad to announce that Mr. Collector is the winner of the first annual $25 challenge. That is the quietest he's been all night. Now,
I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit because the rules were when the show started at 10 o'clock, we were dead even at 50. So that was over. So I don't know what the hell. Nobody even said that they could vote, but whatever. I think it's bullshit.
Okay, Geek Out with Roscoe says
I don't see anything funny with it because y'all never said none of the rules. The rules were at the end of the show, it was done. So
was that it? Was that it? No, I was out that week. I was out of town.
Well, it don't matter if you were out or if you were there. It don't matter.
All I was told was dead tie. So I said, okay, are y'all keeping it open for another week? And then I was out the next week.
I don't know. Nobody said we were voting. We were keeping voting. So,
I
said, the rules were
there's no way to lock it. There's no calm down. No way to lock it.
I ain't calming down because that wasn't the rules. That wasn't the rules. The rules was over as soon as we started.
Wait, you win.
If you want to come up with these rules, that's fine by me. But I'm just saying, nobody said that they could continue voting.
I didn't tell them they could continue. They just did. I mean, people still vote because we can't lock the survey. We have no way to lock it. All right, well, we'll come back to you later with that. But hey, that was a fun gimmick.
No, it wasn't fun. It was like it's just a bunch of rules getting changed, man. This shit.
Paul, for my vote, I voted for X-Men. All right, I'm not sure, and I don't think.
Yeah, there you go, Brooklyn Born. Man, it's just a bunch of changing the rules and stuff, and then bots come in there, and then people voting. That's what it is. If that was the case, I had the lead until the show started. So how the hell did that happen? Now you're saying after the show, nobody said that they could continue voting. You said at the end of the show at 10 o'clock when the show started, it was over. Now all of a sudden they can vote, and then it's valid.
Hang on. All right, what say you at home viewers? Okay, now the vote has changed to 51% to 49%.
I don't know. There's bots going on. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'm gonna let Paul wins. I'm gonna say Paul wins. Let's just do it like that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's a lot better that way. Yeah, let's just say Paul wins. That's fine with me.
All right. Give Paul a pull from the giveaway box. y'all don't worry about it. He's gonna be just fine. All right. But yeah, so hey, big thanks to these two guys for doing it. Big thanks to Weapon X.
I ain't doing it again. I ain't doing this crap again. Bunch of BS.
All right. He's well, it's you're gonna be fine, dude. You're gonna be fine. Look. I
am fine. The rules were as soon as the show started, it was over.
We'll call it a tie. All right.
It was at a tie when we started.
It was a tie when the episode started. All right.
I had the lead for like the whole month, and then all of a sudden his bots came in, and his bots came in, and I lost. I'm like, come on now.
All right.
Oh my god.
Paul, apparently people are taking pity on you right now, and they
ain't got to take pity. It was already over. Nobody said that they would continue voting.
Look at it. Wait, look at it now. Look at it now.
There it is.
See what I'm talking about? All the bots. See, there's bots around here. See that? All I know is the people that voted for me. All I know is the people that voted for me were in the chat. They voted for me in the chat, and I appreciate that. I know it had to be his bots came in, so I appreciate y'all.
GoBots came in.
All right. So that is the yeah. So Card Shop Reality, we've done survey says before. We just hadn't done it in quite a while. But yeah, this is something that we want to do on a regular basis, is to check the polls. All right, hey, thank you all to all of you who are participating in those polls. In those polls, you are giving Paul a lot of stress with that vote, but he's
no stress. It was already
don't
over.
worry about him. He's gonna be just. No, I meant the. So Paul, they want us to check that poll every week.
All I know is you don't even have a borrow value stamp in that Iron Fist #1. That's all I gotta say.
Listen, so my acceptance speech, I like to thank all my people that voted. I like to thank Paul for not being a sore loser.
All right, okay. We're
collector
coming
bots.
All right, so hey, big
Go
shout
Bots.
out to Paul and Mr. Collector. Both of them did do a really good job. In my opinion, the clear winner was Paul, because he came back with Marvel Silver Age X-Men for $25 or less. In a 5-0.
Don't change it now, Carlo.
No, I didn't. I told you from the beginning I voted for you.
I just want to thank all the people in the chat.
You guys were
All the
supposed
people
to
in the
be
chat
promoting
voted
it.
for me. I know y'all did.
All right,
Thank you,
good night,
Billy,
David
for voting
Dodson.
for
You have
me,
a great
Billy.
night. We're going to be sending your package out to you shortly later on this
You
weekend.
tell them, Billy. Tell them, Billy.
All right, everybody else that's still hanging out with here, for those who are still
Get him,
hanging
Billy.
out, thank you so much for being here tonight, because the giveaway show wouldn't be the giveaway show without you,
Get him, Billy.
the chat, hanging out here, having a good time with us. I hope y'all got a good laugh. I hope y'all got some good information, and I'm looking forward to us being able to be back together again next week. Keep in mind, we've got, I think there's no show on 4th of July. Let me pull it up real quick and check.
Yeah, there's a Monday Hall show on Monday.
Is there? I don't think there is, dude. I think you're yanking my chain.
There goes the collector bots again.
Is it changing again?
Collector keeps spinning in his bots. That's what it is.
Okay, so
There, I'm getting messages now. Everybody's saying that they voted. They
people are
voted
sending
for me.
you condolence messages
Look,
and messages.
They're
Paul-
saying we
Paul's-
voted for
Paul's
you.
reading like this.
It has to be collector bots.
I was reading the messages like this.
Let me see. Hang on. I'm gonna refresh it one more time and see what it's still 50-50.
Thank you, Billy, for voting for me also, dude.
All right.
Appreciate it, man.
Billy, get her, Billy.
So, just a couple quick reminders. Next week, we will not have an episode of the giveaway show. The following week, good buddy Nerd Mazing is going to be on. This is 1 week from this Monday. Our good buddy Adam from Nerd Mazing is going to be guest hosting for the Monday Halls Live. In addition, coming up this Friday night, we've got the top 10 Dark Future comics to add to your collection. That's right, I'm back on the top 10 videos. We've got another one dropping this week. Make sure this Friday night at 10 p.m. Central, check it out. These are incredibly popular here on the channel. I have reorganized the homepage for YouTube so you can find stuff a little bit more easily, because we had a lot of I had some people saying they couldn't find certain videos they were looking for, and it was a little bit harder for them to find it. So I redid the page for the YouTube channel, and in fact, I'm going to let you check it out right here. I'm going to take you through a quick tour of it so you all have seen it. Okay, so here we go. Here's the homepage for Carl's Collects Comics.
Most confusing.
We're going to check it out. We got the live. At the top every week I update a playlist called This Week on Carl's Collects Comics. It's the first playlist available on the channel page. So when you go to the channel, it's the first one that shows you the videos that are here this week. And we've got you can see the giveaway show is live right now, and then top 10 Dark Future comics preloaded, ready to go live on Friday at 10.
No
Next
wonder he
up
won.
is
Look, vote for
Monday
collector
Hall
right on
live.
the top.
That's Mondays at 10 p.m. Central. Here's a bunch of the past episodes for that. The giveaway show, Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Central. You can see all the videos showing up here, starting with last week's. Then it goes into 80s cartoons top 10 lists. Then Marvel top 10 lists, DC top 10 list, Star Wars top 10 list, the now classic Comic Collecting for Beginners video series, creator interviews, new comic reviews is a new playlist I made with my YouTube shorts that go over some of the new books that are out. You can check those out. Lastly, friends of the channel. Big shout out to Izzyverse NYC, Shelby's Comics, Southern Comic Geek, Madhouse Comics, The Comic Book Report, Nerdmazing, my channel, Fanboy Filmmaker, which you'll be hearing about in a little bit, Joe Grisafi, TM Nerdy, Geek Out with Roscoe, and S Vaughn 82. Make sure and check all those channels out at the bottom of the homepage. We look forward to you supporting them and seeing all of us grow together. Again, thank y'all for being here tonight for the giveaway show. The Decepticons, oh no, here we go. Monday is the 3rd. Yes, Monday's the 3rd. However, because it's a holiday, kind of caught in the middle of a holiday weekend, we are taking the week off. But we'll be this week for the giveaway show, and looking forward to being with you then. Have more cool giveaways. We'll show you the giveaway box, and truth be told, sponsor books haven't come in yet. Those are just all the books I've been pulling and setting aside for you, all our lucky winners here on the giveaway show. So thank y'all so much for being here tonight. Glad that y'all are hanging out with us, because again, like I said, this wouldn't be the giveaway show without you, the chat, and I mean that completely sincerely. Thanks for your continued support. Continue to stay tuned, and we will see you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Looking forward to it. All right, y'all take care. Have a great night. Go and hug the ones that you love. Make the most of every season that you're in life. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Again, if you have any questions for me, you're always free to direct message me on either Instagram or via email. They're both Carl's Collects Comics at Gmail and Carl's Collects Comics on Instagram. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thanks for being here. We'll see you. People, so they don't feel bad for you. Say bye.
What?
Say bye. They want to hear you say bye.
Collector bots. That's all I got to say. Collector bots.
All right, folks.
Hashtag go bots. Hashtag go bots.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.